have a lot of their skill work here. Yeah.
Okay.
The company's been around 50 years.
To go live?
Did you want us to introduce you
So
to...
the company is out of Silicon Valley, but I'll introduce you after their main Canadian guy. So they actually have a lot of their skill facilities here. They already are in a building just a few blocks away, and they're trying to move their whole complex to here.
Can we go down here? I need to get some.
Sanveer, when are we starting the actual ribbon cutting?
When can we start the actual ribbon cutting?
Give it about 5 minutes.
5 minutes to ribbon cut.
Okay. Come and join me because we're gonna go live right now.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay.
We are live right now. I don't know. I think so. We are here live on location with Sanveer. We are here because there's a building behind me. Sunmark Developments has made this beautiful building behind us, which is going to be the home for many businesses to come. So tell us about this development, Sanveer, and your affiliation with it.
So we're the developer of the project, the owner. We've been working on this for about 7 years, and it's just kind of about the growth of this whole area, Campbell Heights. So this was originally 40 acres. We dedicate about 7 acres of park to the city of Surrey, and now this is the remainder. And it's going to be 4 buildings totaling around 1 million square feet. And this is the first building, which is roughly 200,000 square feet. And so we just want to have a little ceremony for it, starting the tilt-up construction portion.
What kind of jobs will there be here? What kind of manufacturing?
So it's actually a company out of the Silicon Valley in America, but they do a lot of their high value production work here. So it'll be a lot. We're estimating between 450 and 500 kind of better paying, high paying skill jobs in manufacturing.
And why this location? Why here and not another part of Surrey?
So Campbell Heights has just been a great growth area for Surrey and this type of industry. There's been a history of like a lot of logistics in the area, but what's exciting about this is that it's bringing manufacturing, which kind of per square foot brings a lot more jobs, and it just allows Surrey residents to work and live in Surrey instead of working in Surrey but having to commute outside of Surrey for work.
You bring up a great point because a lot of the time we're in our car probably maybe 4 hours a day just commuting to Vancouver back and forth. It's very upsetting, especially if you don't have the HOV, you know. So this will actually take that away.
Yeah, I think Campbell Heights, this project, that's kind of what it's been targeted at, the growth of employment lands for Surrey residents.
So what has the feedback been by the community with this development?
Well, it's been great. Unfortunately, it's been very competitive for leasing this space. So on the plus side, we have future buildings coming up here. So for sure, at least over the short term, and what I suspect over the long term, we're going to see a lot of growth in this area.
So you say there was a bit of competition?
Yes, there was a lot.
Tell me about that.
This space. Well, just kind of want to. It's a timing thing. It's kind of what we were building here. It was valued by the community that kind of needs this type of space. It's pretty unique, the large size. And so there was a lot of companies that want to kind of get into this area. They know Surrey residents, specific ages. There's a good amount of working people, so it's attractive to those companies. So
do you think that some of the head offices that are kind of Vancouver-ish will be moving over to this side, do you think?
Yeah, I think you're slowly going to see it as well, because if their work, the manufacturing's out here, it only makes sense to naturally move your head offices out here as well.
Okay, and today what's going to happen? Give us a little breakdown, because we are live, so we are going to see what's going to happen behind us, but give us a little bit of an idea of what we're going to be seeing.
Well, Mayor McCallum has really pushed Campbell Heights area and employment lands, so I think they just want to have an event here where it's just putting that idea to a concrete example where they talked about employment lands, bringing jobs to Surrey. Well, here's an exact example of it. The building's going up, the tenant is in place. Once it's ready, the jobs will be here.
Very good. So this is a celebration for the whole community, because this is all positive growth for our community, business-wise, and then community. I mean, the resources here are more like Vancouver. We're getting into a time where things are easily accessible here rather than having to always go to Vancouver. So this is a good thing.
Yeah, I think it's very important. The more jobs we have in Surrey, the more, especially me having a younger family, it's just so beneficial to be able to work where you're also raising your family.
Well, it's that quality of life, you know, when you're traveling all the time for work, you don't have that quality. That work-life balance is kind of diminished because you're always working.
Yeah, I totally agree.
How old are your kids?
My son is 7 and my daughter is 4.
And so your kids, I mean, this is kind of a fun little idea, but have they come out to see the site?
My son loves it. He thinks it's a fort. We only do it safely, and on weekends he climbs the gravel hills. Yeah.
This is the ultimate fort. Most kids are playing with, one in their living room with blankets and stuff, but this is the ultimate fort.
Exactly. We keep him off the heavy machinery, though.
That's a good plan. Okay, so we're going to be talking to other people, and I will actually probably get you to find a couple of people for me to speak with because we are live. So I'll let you come back and visit with us in a minute. But if you can bring somebody, maybe Ricky can arrange for someone, and we can continue this. Amazing. Thank you so much, Sanveer. That was Sanveer. He is the son of Sunny Shokar, and Sunny Shokar is the man behind this development. So Sunmark Developments, actually, and we are here live to show you. We're going to have like a ribbon cutting ceremony, and the mayor is here, and his team, the Safe Surrey Coalition, is all here. They've all got their hard hats and their vests, and they're going to be doing the ceremony. And we're going to talk to all of them here. And we've got Mandeep Negra here, councillor. Everybody knows him. Mandeep Negra. Sat Shri Akal, Mandeep.
Sat Shri Akal ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਰੇ viewers ਨੂੰ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ।
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਮਨਦੀਪ, ਅੱਜ ਇੱਥੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਆ ਸਾਡੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਲਈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ?
ਵੈਲ ਬਹੁਤ ਐਕਸਾਈਟਿੰਗ ਡੇ ਆ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਸਾਡੇ ਫਿਊਚਰ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਅੱਜ ਚੰਗਾ ਦਿਨ ਆ, ਸਾਡੇ ਫਿਊਚਰ ਜਨਰੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਚੰਗੀ ਨਿਊਜ਼ ਆ ਕਿ ਇਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਜੌਬਸ ਅੱਗੇ ਸਰੀ ਰਿਲਾਈ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ, ਸਾਡੀਆਂ 2 ਜਾਂ 3 ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਪੂਲਰ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀਜ਼ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ, ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ ਟੈਕਸੀਜ਼ ਤੋਂ, ਫਿਰ ਟਰੱਕਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਫਿਰ ਕੰਸਟਰਕਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖੋ ਸਾਡਾ ਗਰੋਥ, ਸਾਡੀ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਚੰਗੀ ਆ। ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ 200,000 ਸਕੁਅਰ ਫੀਟ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਹੈ, ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 500 ਤੋਂ 600 ਨਵੀਆਂ ਜੌਬਸ, ਹਾਈ ਪੇਇੰਗ ਟੈਕ ਜੌਬਸ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟ ਹੋ ਰਹੀਆਂ। ਸੋ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਰੋਥ, ਸਾਡੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੀ ਗਰੋਥ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਆ, ਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਿਟੀ ਦੀ ਗਰੋਥ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਚੰਗੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਆ, ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀਜ਼ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਆ। ਸਾਡੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਗ੍ਰੈਜੂਏਟ ਹੋਣਗੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਹਰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਜੌਬਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਭਣੀਆਂ ਪੈਣਗੀਆਂ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜੌਬਸ ਰਾਈਟ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਸੋ ਆਪਣੀ ਫੈਮਲੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਰਹਿ ਕੇ ਉਹ ਚੰਗੀਆਂ ਜੌਬਸ ਕਰ ਸਕਣਗੇ। ਸੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਐਕਸਾਈਟਿੰਗ ਦਿਨ ਆ। ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੀ ਫੋਕਸ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਸਾਡਾ 4 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲੇ, ਮੇਅਰ ਮੈਕੈਲਮ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਵਾਲਾ ਫੋਕਸ ਅੱਜ ਤੋਂ 20 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਸੀਗਾ। ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਜੌਬਸ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਹਾਈ ਪੇਇੰਗ ਜੌਬਸ ਆ, ਮੈਂ 20 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਸੋਚਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਬੱਚੇ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਕੇ UBC SFU ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਹੋਰ ਸਿਟੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਜੌਬਸ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜੌਬਸ ਇੱਥੇ ਮਿਲਣੀਆਂ ਚਾਹੀਦੀਆਂ। ਹਰੇਕ ਡਿਪਾਰਟਮੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਹਰੇਕ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੰਗੀਆਂ ਜੌਬਸ ਅਵੇਲੇਬਲ ਹੋਣ, ਹਾਈ ਪੇਇੰਗ ਜੌਬਸ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ, ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅੱਜ ਅਫੋਰਡੇਬਿਲਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਕ੍ਰਾਈਸਿਸ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, ਹਾਊਸਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਕ੍ਰਾਈਸਿਸ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਟੈਕਲ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਸਕੇ। ਉਹ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਜੌਬਸ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ, ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਜੌਬਸ ਕਰਨਗੇ, ਉਹ ਡੈਫੀਨਿਟਲੀ ਉਹ ਹਾਊਸਿੰਗ ਵੀ ਅਫੋਰਡ ਕਰ ਸਕਣਗੇ, ਉਹ ਹੋਰ ਲਾਈਫ ਸਟਾਈਲ ਵੀ ਅਫੋਰਡ ਕਰ ਸਕਣਗੇ। ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਬਹੁਤ ਐਕਸਾਈਟਿੰਗ ਦਿਨ ਆ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਚੰਗੀ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਵੱਲ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਿਟੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ।
ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪਏ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਣਾ ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਵੱਲ, ਇੱਥੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਆਪਣੀ ਸਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਤਾਂ ਆਲਸੋ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਘਰਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਕੀਮਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਵਾ, ਰਾਈਟ, ਰਹਿਣ ਦਾ ਖਰਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ। ਸੋ ਜੇ ਉਹ ਉੱਥੇ ਰਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ, ਇਟਸ ਵੈਰੀ ਗੁੱਡ।
ਜੀ ਡੈਫੀਨਿਟਲੀ। ਪਲੱਸ ਨਾਲੇ ਦੇਖੋ, ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਸਪੈਂਡ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਸਪੈਂਡ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਪੋਸਟ ਸੈਕੰਡਰੀ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਇੰਨੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਸਪੈਂਡ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਫਿਰ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜੌਬਸ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿਸੇ ਕੰਟਰੀ ਦੀ ਦੂਸਰੀ ਸਾਈਡ ਤੇ, ਈਸਟ ਸਾਈਡ ਤੇ, ਜਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਟਾਊਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਸਿਟੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਫਿਰ ਮੂਵ ਹੋਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ, ਵਿਚ ਇਜ਼ ਵੈਰੀ, ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਉਹ ਫੈਮਲੀਜ਼ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਔਖਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇੱਕ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਆ, ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਟਾਈਪਸ ਦੀਆਂ ਜੌਬਸ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ, ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਹਾਈ ਪੇਇੰਗ ਐਂਡ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ IT ਰਿਲੇਟਡ ਐਂਡ ਆਲ ਦੈਟ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਜੌਬਸ ਆ, ਹੋਰ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਖੋਲੀਏ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟ ਹੋ ਸਕਣ, ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਰੀ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਨਾ ਪਵੇ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਜੌਬਸ ਇਨਫ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ।
ਸੋ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਹੁਣ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਰਪਸ ਹੈਗਾ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਦਾ, ਇਹ ਨਾਟ ਓਨਲੀ ਹੈਗਾ ਡਿਵੈਲਪਮੈਂਟ ਲਈ, ਪਰ ਆਲਸੋ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰੀਜ਼ਰਵੇਸ਼ਨ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਹੈਗਾ।
100% ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਇਹ ਡਿਵੈਲਪਮੈਂਟ ਤੇ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਬਟ ਐਟ ਦ ਸੇਮ ਟਾਈਮ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਿਟੀ ਬਣਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਉਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿਟੀ ਆਫ ਫੈਮਲੀਜ਼, ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੀ, ਇੱਥੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀਜ਼ ਰਹਿੰਦੀਆਂ ਹੋਣ, ਇੱਥੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਲੋਕ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੋਣ, ਨਾ ਕਿ ਸਿਰਫ ਇੱਥੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲਸ ਆ ਉਹ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੋਣ ਜਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋਣ, ਉਹ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਹੋਣ। ਅਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਕੰਮ ਵੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੋਣ, ਜੌਬਸ ਵੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੋਣ। ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਪੋਸਟ ਸੈਕੰਡਰੀ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ UBC ਜਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸਿਟੀਜ਼, ਕਾਲਜਿਸ, ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਸਿਟੀ ਆਫ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਹੋਵੇ।
ਉਹ ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਗਰੋਥ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਓਵਰ ਦ ਲਾਸਟ few years. You're doing a good job. So ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ।
ਵੈਲ ਗਰੋਥ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਸਿਟੀ ਆਫ ਸਰੀ ਇਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਫਾਸਟੈਸਟ growing city Canada ਦਾ
Immigration is really high here.
immigration ਹੁਣ ਇਸ time that's another fact ਕਿ immigration ਇਸ time ਹਜੇ fully open up ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਈ covid ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ so ਜਦੋਂ fully open up ਹੋ ਗਈ you'll see ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੁਣ ਇਸ time we're experiencing about 1500 new people every month but my prediction is in my opinion it's going to be somewhere between 2500 people every month coming into Surrey.
So this is necessary with all the people that are coming here.
Definitely. At the same time, ਜਦੋਂ ਲੋਕ move ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, city grow ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, at the same time, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣਾ infrastructure, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ jobs, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ rec centers, at the same time, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ hospital, ਜਿਹੜੇ traffic ਦੀਆਂ problems ਹੈਗੀਆਂ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ same time ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ investments ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਪਾਸਿਓਂ complete ਹੋਈਏ.
Very good. Have your children seen the facility?
Not yet.
But they'll come and see it. They'll be very excited. Yes. Thank you so much, Councillor Mandeep Negra.
Thank you so much.
So ਸਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਮਨਦੀਪ ਨੇਗਰਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਿਟੀ ਕਾਉਂਸਲਰ ਫॉर द ਸਿਟੀ ਆਫ ਸਰੀ ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਆ ਅਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਅਗਲੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਕੈਮਰਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾ ਲੂਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਆ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਆ ਇਹ ਹੁਣ ਬਣ ਰਹੀ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਜੌਬਸ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟ ਹੋਣੀਆਂ ਆ ਹੁਣ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜਦੋਂ ਆ ਹੋ ਹਟੂਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਥੋੜੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਇੰਟਰਵਿਊਜ਼ ਹੋਰ ਦਿਖਾ ਲਾਂਗੇ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਰਿਬਨ ਕਟਿੰਗ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ So ਹੁਣ Sanveer, you'll bring me somebody else? Okay, so Sanveer ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਕੋਈ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ. Maybe Ricky can come. Actually, Sanveer, maybe bring... Okay, we're going to do ribbon cutting. So we'll take you to the ribbon cutting now, Tony.
So if the timeline, it was...
Where would you like us to be? Ricky, why don't you let us know? Yeah, Ricky, you tell us. The table so that we can actually see the banner. Does that work for you? Yeah, I think it would be very relaxed. So we would be up front? We're doing our best. Okay, so we stand back here. What about other, and then just do your sides. You need the executive. Dad, you have to come in. Doesn't he have to come right in? I'm going to go right by Mayor. Whatever you say. Oh, no, we're in balance. Allison, we might need to get right in. Stuart, I'm going to good. Yeah, good hat. I'm gonna put a hat on. Don't you want to get in? Okay. And we're going to get in. Okay. Yeah, you get in. You guys get in.
I'm actually going to sneak in here so that I can interview the man.
Very good. Sunmark hat on?
Very good. We know you as the city of Surrey.
Okay. Let's, are you ready to go? Okay, I just wanted, it's really, come on in.
Okay, I'm just going to give you the mic, Mr. Mayor, and then that way we can get we're live right now.
Okay.
Need to lower the sign a little bit. It's going to be, because they're on their knees, so they might...
So first of all, I just wanted to thank everyone for coming out today. This is a really exciting time for us here. Over many years, as we have developed the Campbell Heights industrial area, we wanted it to be a world leader in plants that are coming to Surrey, and we're getting record amounts of interest from around the world of people wanting to bring their plants here. We've brought universities to Surrey, which will provide the education to a lot of the employees in these plants. We're building a great multicultural city that is the fastest growing city right now in all of Canada. And to have this type of development in Campbell Heights is truly impressive. And I just want to thank all the people that have committed to building and bringing their companies here to Surrey. Sunmark is developing this site, 800,000 square feet of building, and it's going to be in 4 buildings of 200,000 square feet of each of 4 buildings. And one of the first tenants in is IEM, and they do electrical gear, switching gear, and are very fast moving. They're in the high-tech industry, and they produce, and they have a lot of high-tech paying jobs. The first number of employees that they plan to bring to their plant here right behind me is 400 employees. But they also have told me that they fully intend to expand and probably double that amount over the coming years. That's the type of high-tech companies that we'd like to see that are located in our great city of Surrey. And I've been mayor for over 12 years, off and on. And when I was here 12 years ago to start Campbell Heights, if you go back and listen to some of my comments then, when I opened the very first plant that came up here, I said that we would hope that some high-tech companies would start to come here and be leaders, not only in Surrey and Canada, but leaders in the world. And you don't know how exciting it is for me to be standing here 12 years later to have this type of high-tech company, IEM, start to do production with over 400 of very high-tech, well-paying jobs right here in Campbell Heights, right here in the city of Surrey. So thank you to all the people that have looked at Surrey investing in, and we encourage you to work with us. We will assure you that we will speed up all your permits so that you can get working real quick. So I just want to again thank you all for coming tonight or this afternoon, and thank you for investing in Surrey. We really, really appreciate it. And standing with me is the majority of council, the Safe Surrey Coalition, and all of us are really, really proud to be standing, and a little bit humbled also to see the type of high-tech coming so fast to our city. And already before they even start their plant, they're looking at doubling their production already. That's how fast the high-tech industry is moving these days, and they provide technology and gears towards the computer chip industry also, and you know how fast that's moving, and also how needed it is in the world right now with a shortage of that. So good luck to the company. We wish you well, and anything that we can do for you to speed it up, to help you out, we'll do as a city. Thank you.
Thank you. So we are live. Sanveer, did you want to say something quick before we cut the ribbon?
No, I think...
Perfect. The mayor has said it all. The mayor's made some promises. Okay, perfect. That sounds good. So we're going to watch the ribbon cutting ceremony here. That's a big pair of scissors.
I can hold it.
Oh, count.
1, 2, 3.
Woo! Congratulations to Sunmark Developments. So we are live. Maybe we can have a few words from you if you want to tell us what this means to you. We'll just step over this way a little bit so that you can actually be on camera. So just come on over here beside me. And so we're just talking to one of the candidates for council here. So you can tell our viewers your name and a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm John Jabot, founder of Honeybee Centre. I've been providing honeybees to blueberry growers in Surrey for about 40 years now. And I've been a commercial beekeeper for 22 years. Prior to that, I was a police officer with the RCMP in Burnaby and the City of New Westminster City Police. And as a small business owner in Surrey, to see high-tech coming to our community is phenomenal. High-tech jobs, high-tech equipment. I just ordered a truck for a bee operation. It's a 1.5-year delivery because there's no chips.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah, 1.5-year delivery. So here we are with a high-tech announcement. That's exactly what Surrey needs. It's a beautiful part of the world to live in, absolutely beautiful. It's safe. It's a safe part of the world to live in, and companies should be coming here.
Absolutely.
As a new council member, I'll be, if we're elected, if I'm elected, we'll be supporting businesses that come here all the time.
Perfect. That's wonderful. If you could give our viewers one last message about what this means for Surrey, just in one sentence.
Sure. What this means for Surrey is fast growth, high-tech growth, and jobs.
There you go. That's perfect. Summed it up very nicely. If you could do me a favor and bring other people from the Safe Surrey Coalition just to have a few words. Oh, it's Doug, Councillor Doug. Yes. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. So our viewers know who you are, but just in case maybe somebody's missed, because there are a couple of Dougs.
I'm the other Doug.
The other Doug.
Doug Elford. I'm a city councillor I've been sitting for 4 years with the Safe Surrey Coalition, and I'm really, really happy to be here today.
Yeah, this is very exciting. I mean, the fact that we don't have to commute into Vancouver possibly, this is a step in the right direction.
Well, this is what it's all about, being able to have jobs in our city and having people live in our city and ease that commute. I was a two-bridge commuter when I was working, and I tell you, it wears at you day and night, and having that time, that shortened travel time is like gold to families.
It's family time, because otherwise you're in the car and by the time you finish your commute, you're exhausted.
That's exactly right. So you can be at at the soccer, you can be at all your kids' events, and that's really what's most important, because that makes the people happier, and that's what we want. It's a happy community.
In a way, it's actually extending life, because when you're in that traffic, you get a lot of stress. And, it's not good for your health. So this is actually saving lives, I think, in a roundabout way.
I think you're absolutely right. And when you talk about livability in a community, that's where that fits in. And that's exactly what we're talking about when we want a safer, more livable community. That is a real good point right there.
Very good. It's nice to see you as always. So I'll let you enjoy this. And we'll talk to you again soon. Thank you. If you can get Councillor Laurie for me. Thank you. So yeah, we'll talk to a few other members that are here. There's a lot of prominent community members here, as well as people that are running for, council, as well as the mayor is here. So we've got a few people to talk to, and we are live. So you can see, you've seen the building behind me. If you can pan out, my cameraman will show you. The building is huge, and it's going to create so many jobs here. And now we're joined by Councillor Laurie Guerra. Did I say it correctly? Guerra. Councillor Laurie Guerra. What is that? What is that background? Is it
Italian.
It is. Oh.
In Italian, guerra.
So I can say, ¿Cómo stai?
Like guerra.
Guerra.
Guerra in Spanish means war, and la guerre in French.
Oh, wow. Well, guerre, I think in my language, I think it means like unique and rare. Guerre.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yes, there you go. You are unique and rare. So tell us about what are you feeling today? Because I can see on your face you're very happy.
I'm very, very excited. I was just telling one of my colleagues here that when I ran with the mayor in 2014, he was talking about, this comes like full circle. We were talking about how he had he brought SFU into Surrey, and my son he's a mechatronic systems engineer now, getting his master's from the Surrey campus, and his field is high-tech industry, just like this plant is going to be. And the mayor was talking about when he was mayor in the past, like in the 90s, he was wanting to develop this type of property. He developed South Campbell Heights, and it was always supposed to be, he envisioned big computer chip factories.
So this vision was in the making for over a decade.
He didn't just envision the future, he created the future here in Surrey. That is unbelievable. So it's full circle coming around, and because of the soil here, the ground here is so stable, it's the perfect location for computer chip factories, things like that, of the sort. And now here we are seeing the whole thing come to fruition. So really exciting.
It's such a wonderful thing for the entire community, because as Councillor Mandeep Negra was saying, with the families not having to commute and their loved ones not having to, like with the campus and stuff, not having to live off campus, and all the different advancements that's happened in Surrey. I mean, it's so valuable to our community.
Yeah, it is. It is. And the number of jobs that are going to be created here, it's just phenomenal. And then with our universities coming in, UBC is now coming into Surrey. It's the graduates from those programs are going to be able to live, work, and play in Surrey. So that's the whole goal.
Well, there you go. That's perfectly summed up. Live, work, and play in Surrey. Perfect. Thank you so much, Councillor Guerra. Nice to see you. So yeah, we're going to talk to, I think, the mayor now. So we are live. So pardon maybe we're not as smooth, but we've got the mayor here. So he's going to tell us a few words here. So Mr. Mayor, we heard that wonderful speech. This is something you envisioned for over a decade. So this must be almost like a dream come true.
Yes.
Tell us.
It is.
Look at how happy he is. A dream come true.
Yeah, it is a dream come true. It's 12 years ago, I was standing nearby to here when we were opening the first little space for a company to come in, and I'm sure in my speech I said then that we would hope that companies literally from all over the world would look, and they've come now. This Campbell Heights Industrial Park is one of the best literally in North America. We've had companies look at it, but today we're standing on ground that a high-tech company's coming in, and that's what we envisioned from day one. Along with about 500 jobs they're going to bring right away, high-tech, well-paying jobs. And on top of all that, they've indicated to me that they'll probably double that within a year. So that's what we want to see in our city. And it's also the reason why we brought the universities to our city centre, both UBC and Simon Fraser. Because they need employees and they need well-educated, in a lot of cases, employees. So.
Well, Campbell Heights was a hot topic for a while there, and now I kind of see we're seeing more benefits to this, and it's hard to imagine something until it's actually come to fruition.
Yeah. The reason we wanted to is we wanted to create jobs for our residents, and so forth. It was really important to create those jobs because to build a great city that we're building right now, and a very multicultural city, we needed to have those jobs available for people that were moving to Surrey. And so the high tech is still one of the fastest growing industries in the world, actually. And so we've all of a sudden become the heart of it also, and part of it, and that's what I envisioned 10 or 12 years ago.
So this is a very happy day, not only for the citizens of our community, but also for Mr. Mayor and your dream come true.
Yes, very much. It's a dream come true for me.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Okay. I'll let you enjoy. Thank you. So if you can actually send Councillor Patton over, that would be wonderful. So we're talking to as many people that we can get into this live broadcast. We will be closing up the broadcast soon, maybe another 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to talk to Councillor Patton here. So I know I've surprised her perhaps. Councillor Patton has her hat, her hard hat with cookies, she's saying. So she's really enjoying the day. We are live, which means that we can't edit any of this. So it's real raw footage. We are live, Councillor Patton. There's no hiding it. There's no retakes.
I have my hard hat with my snack.
So there are literally millions of viewers watching you right now. What would you like to say about this project?
Well, this project is something this is the perfect project for Campbell Heights, and it's actually foraying into our new South Campbell Heights that we're going to be starting pretty soon, because we want it to be high-tech, we want it to be a green business park. And so this is an example of exactly what we're looking for. And this company is going bananas, it said. It's growing like crazy, and they're moving and they're multiplying exponentially, so we're super happy for them.
You are super happy. Oh my goodness. I don't know how someone has this much energy. I don't even think it's noon yet.
No, it's not, and this is a decaf. Anyways, so we're really pleased to be here, and we were very humbled to be invited here and to be part of the whole event.
No, it is wonderful. I know your enthusiasm, and I appreciate it, because this is a great thing. I mean, we've got jobs that are being created, and the fact that people don't have to commute all the way into Vancouver, they can just live, work, and play, as they say.
Well, and also, I mean, for example, what the owner of the company told us is that they get a lot of their jobs from individuals graduating from BCIT. So we would assume BCIT would love to set up here in Surrey. So we're waiting for them anytime.
So Dr. Allison, you're a naturopath by trade. So there's a few things going on here. You are a counselor,
Yes.
and you are also a naturopath.
That's correct.
Yes. So you're healing not only the community this business way, but also health way as well.
Correct.
Very good. So the people that are at BCIT, you've put that seed out there saying that if they want to set up shop here, it's a great idea.
That's right. Well, we have all the other universities, so we might as well, complete our circle and have BCIT. So we're waiting for you, BCIT. Come on over.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for talking to us. If you can get one of the other people that are here to come and speak with us, maybe somebody from Safe Surrey Coalition, then we can wrap up our live.
Councillor Alfred yet?
We have. He called himself the other Doug, so we have. Yeah, maybe Stuart might want to come and say a few words, or Raman, one of the other people from Safe Surrey Coalition, since they're here. And anybody else that wants to talk to us, we at Sanjha TV support everyone coming and speaking with us. So Stuart, you are joining me now. I know who you are.
Okay.
Some of our viewers know who you are. But just in case there's somebody watching right now, it's a live feed. Maybe you can let them know your name and who you are.
My name is Stuart Drysdale, and I'm running with the Safe Surrey Coalition. Thank you.
Okay, so Stuart, tell me, what does this mean for you? I saw Councillor Patton was super excited, so much energy, and she's drinking decaf, but that was just all for this. Tell me how you're feeling.
This is an exciting day in Surrey. High-tech, high-paying jobs coming to Surrey. What more can we ask for? A vision 10 years ago from the mayor, and it's coming to fruition to today. This will allow people to live, play, and have fun in Surrey and work in Surrey without having to leave the city for high-paying jobs.
In your education years, did you have to commute?
I did have to commute. I went up to SFU up on the mountain there, and I was 2 hours each way. I didn't have a car, and I was on transit. So, bringing the schools into Surrey, it would have cut down my transit time by about an hour and 45 minutes. So
that's that quality of life, getting to work and live and play right here in Surrey. I mean, there's nothing better than that, because you're making it easy for everyone in their families.
Absolutely. And my young family, my daughter's in high school, she'll be going to university, and knowing that those universities are in Surrey, it'll be cheaper for her. She doesn't have to leave off campus, and she can stay at home and go to school, and then hopefully work in Surrey as well.
Yeah, and not only that, but someone's going to make a home-cooked meal for her, because sometimes students don't eat.
Exactly. No more ramen noodles. She'll be eating nice and healthy.
Actually, we should do a study on, the value, the cost, I guess, of ramen noodles, and see if it decreases. Just to have a little statistic there.
When I was in university, ramen noodles, I think, were about 18 cents a package. So who knows what they're at now.
We're talking about gas prices. We're talking about noodle prices. They've gone up. So speaking of noodles, we're going to be speaking to Raman. Look at that transition. Raman, she's coming up next. That's like such a great transition. Okay, well, thank you for talking to us, Stuart.
Thanks very much.
So we're going to talk to Raman, and she's another one of the candidates here for council. So we're going to talk. She's part of the Safe Surrey Coalition. And it's funny, Raman, we were just talking, Stuart and I were talking about the price of noodles. Like when the students have to, they go to school and the price of noodles have gone up. So I said, yeah, ramen. And then I was like, ramen noodles. And that's a transition to you. So now our viewers are going to always connect you with noodles, right? So, has it? So if you could just step a little bit closer to me here and then tell me, well, I know who you are, but you are fairly new to this camera, I guess. So you tell our viewers your name and a little bit about yourself.
Awesome. So my name is Raman Jesser. I'm running with Safe Surrey Coalition, so Doug McCallum and his team. I'm super excited. It's something new for me, that's for sure. Our family has businesses in Surrey, so I'm always involved with the community. So this was a great opportunity.
Perfect. So tell me about, when you talk about opportunity, that's all we see behind us. It's a lot of opportunity. Tell me about this project. What does that mean for you?
I think just the growth behind it, the number of jobs that are opening up, it's going to get our city going, especially coming out of COVID. It was very challenging for a lot of people. And I know Mayor McCallum, he was making sure everybody was doing good during COVID. So I think we're continuing to grow, and it's an exciting time.
It is an exciting time, and especially after COVID, it's nice to see this, and us being out here supporting this initiative is like, it feels like we're alive again.
Yes, no, definitely. I agree with that. I can feel everybody's energy here, and it's great. It's awesome.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to talk to a few other people and then we'll wrap it up. So I'm thinking we should talk to Sunny Shokar. He is the man behind this project. So if we could get Sunny Shokar to join me here. We are live, so that's why it's not a smooth transition, but that's okay. We're going to show you right now. Sunny Shokar is going to join me, and he is South Asian. So we are going to probably speak in Punjabi with him if he comes over here, but he might be a little bit camera shy. So if he doesn't come over here, it's okay because his children are here. Sanveer and Ricky are his children, and I might be able to speak with them. So I will do my best to have an interview with them before we finish this live feed. So let's see if we've got him. So I think he's on his way. We can also get Sanveer and Ricky. Those are his children. So if you can, I'm just talking to my cameraman, getting him to bring the children of Sunny Shokar to join me here. Because this project is a family operation. They really worked hard. The children are talking about this business and what it means to them. And obviously Sunny Shokar, businessman, he's the heart of this right here. So we're going to talk to him and we'll speak in Punjabi. Sat Shri Akal. Sat Shri Akal. Punjabi ch gal karni ka Angrezi ch? Perfect. Okay, so say yes. So Punjabi de ch gal ਕਰਦੇ ਆ. Sunny Shokar, Sat Shri Akal. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਆ ਪਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਆਪਕਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਨਾਮ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੈਕਗ੍ਰਾਉਂਡ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਵਾਈਜ਼
ਮੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ਼ੋਕਰ ਆ ਮੈਂ ਸਨਮਾਰਕ ਡਿਵੈਲਪਮੈਂਟ ਦਾ ਓਨਰ ਹਾਂ ਐਂਡ ਮੈਂ ਪਿਛਲੇ 35 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਡਿਵੈਲਪਮੈਂਟ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ
That's a long time. Okay. So ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਕੀ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਇੱਕ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੋਚ ਕੇ ਪੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਪੇਪਰ ਤੇ ਲਿਖ ਕੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੋਗੀ ਸੋਚ ਕੇ ਪਰ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਖੜੀ ਹੋਈ ਆ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਐ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਵੀ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਜੀ ਕੰਮ ਵੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ and my family is supporting me a lot. My son and my daughter both are working with me full time.
ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ they are supporting you ਬੜੇ ਖੁਸ਼ ਆ they're very proud of you ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਛੋਟੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੀ ਅਰਮਾਨ ਕੀ ਸੀ ਮੈਂ ਕੀ ਬਣੂਗਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਹੋ ਕੇ
ਮੇਰੇ ਦਿਲ ਦਾ ਅਰਮਾਨ ਸੀ ਵੀ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਜੀ and I've been here long time 45 years and this is the industry I've been in building houses.
So ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਕੁਝ ਵੱਡਾ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਜਿਆਦਾ ਵੱਡੇ ਹੋਏਗੇ ਘਰ ਫਿਰ ਹੁਣ ਐਡੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਖੜੀ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
Very good. What does the future hold for you? ਗਾਹਾਂ ਕੀ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਗਾਹਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਸੀਕ੍ਰੇਟ
ਅਸੀਂ ਜੀ ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਅਪਾਰਟਮੈਂਟ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗਸ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀਅਲ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਪਾਰਕ ਸਾਰੇ ਏਰੀਆ 'ਚ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਹਾਂਜੀ
So that means ਤੁਸੀਂ
I'm hoping to what's holding my future is my retirement.
No. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਿਟਾਇਰ ਤਾਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਰਕੇ you have all these projects coming up ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਿਟਾਇਰ ਹੋਗੇ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਬੀ ਇੱਕ ਹਫ਼ਤੇ ਲਈ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਕੋਈ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰੀਏ
As long as I'm healthy, nothing you can do, right?
Very good. Stay blessed, stay healthy, and Mubarak Atwan.
Thank you.
So we're going to talk to your daughter now. So you can join me, Ricky. Come on over. So Ricky, what does this mean to you? Your dad is, you can tell he's a humble man. And it's funny because when I asked him what did he want to do when he came to this country, he's like, I just wanted to get here. First of all, come to Canada, and then a small house, bigger house, and now we've got this giant building behind us. So it's a dream come true for him. And he told me he gave credit to you and the family, saying that you guys are supporting him.
No, and I mean we give all the credit to my dad because, like he said, he arrived to Canada and he moved on from one thing to the next, and he deserves some acknowledgement because everything that he's done behind us, as well as what you can't see, is huge, as well as all that he's done always for our family. So despite the fact that he's built all that you can see behind us, you heard him, he's also just a great dad. He credits us as well with him, and he deserves all the credit.
So growing up in this family, do you speak Punjabi or no? Okay, so can we speak in Punjabi? So ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਛੋਟੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਡੈਡ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗਸ ਬਣਾ ਰਹੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਸੀ ਮੈਂ ਵੱਡੀ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਆ ਕੰਮ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਸੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ
So ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਤੋਂ both mom ਤੇ dad ਦੋਨੇ just ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰੋ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ਼ਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਏਸੀ ਕੰਮ 'ਚ ਆਓ ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗਰੋ ਅਪ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅਰਾਊਂਡ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਇੰਟਰਸਟ ਪੈ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੋਨੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਬ੍ਰਦਰ ਮਾਈਸੈਲਫ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੋਨੇ ਲਾਅ ਸਕੂਲ ਗਏ ਸੀ ਐਂਡ ਸੋ ਉਹਦੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਆ ਸੋ ਲਾਅ ਸਕੂਲ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਇਸ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਤੇ just generally ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਮਿਲੀ ਐਂਡ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟਸ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ ਹੈਲਪਫੁਲ ਆ ਵੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਸ ਐਸਪੈਕਟ ਵੀ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਆ ਤੇ ਐਸ ਐਸਪੈਕਟ ਵੀ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਆ
Very good. So you got that knowledge to fall back on, है ना? So ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ family ਦੀ support ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਦਾਂ ਵੀ ਕਦੇ ਹੋਇਆ ਪਈ dad ਕੰਮ ਬਹੁਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ family time ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗਾ always he made time for family?
Oh no, dad ਸਾਨੂੰ include ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ so you know both ਕੰਮ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਸੀ ਤੇ family time ਚੱਲਦਾ ਸੀ I can't tell you ਮੈਂ ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ job ਸਾਈਟਾਂ ਤੇ ਗਈਆਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਛੋਟੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ like ਪੌੜੀਆਂ ਚੜੀਆਂ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਹਾਲੇ ਰੇਲਿੰਗ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਪਈ like
it's like Vicky ਚਲੋ lot ਦੇਖਣ ਜਾਈਏ ਨਾ ਬੁੱਟੀ ਪੱਟੀ lot ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ right?
Sometimes even when dad ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ niece ਤੇ nephew ਆ ਉਹ ਸਾਈਟ ਤੇ ਆ ਕੇ climb ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਹਾਲੇ ਤੱਕ
ਕੋਈ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਸੀ it's like a fort. Yeah. Right? I think was it Sanveer was saying it's like a fort, so the kids can come here and climb. That's really nice. So, what does the future hold? What do you want for Sunmark in the future?
I mean, we hope to follow in our dad's footsteps. So, if I can and my brother, if we can, you know, expand and build a life like my dad has, not only the buildings but the life that he's built. As we both khush hai gaya.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. It's really nice to see this and also the love in your family that, you know, supports each other. So thank you so much for talking to us, Vicky.
Thank you, and thank you so much for coming and attending today. We're so excited to have everyone.
Thank you so much. Okay, so now we're going to talk to Sanveer, and he is the son of, yes, this is our final, so I've just been told this is our last interview, so we're going to get the final word from you, Sanveer. You are also Shokar, Mr. Shokar. Your father, we just spoke with your father and your sister, and, you know, they're talking about the support from the family and how this is kind of what you guys grew up with. And it's just natural. It's in your blood, I guess. Now this is the future for all of you. So tell me a bit about what you want to say to our viewers. Maybe one last comment, just to kind of sum up the day, the emotions, all that stuff, and the future of Sunmark.
Well, no, it's just an exciting day because I'm born and raised in Surrey, and it's just great to be able to do things that we know will help the city grow. And like I said, born and raised here, my kids are likely to be raised here as well, and so yeah, it's exciting.
It really is. I mean, it's really nice the fact that community can just live, work, and play right here in Surrey.
Yeah, and I just think we're going to keep seeing more and more of this, and yeah, exciting.
Perfect. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Okay, so ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਲਾਈਵ ਕਵਰੇਜ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਰਿਬਨ ਕਟਿੰਗ ਸੈਰੇਮਨੀ ਵੀ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ ਡਗ ਮੇਅਰ ਮਕੈਲਮ ਵੀ ਸੀਗੇ ਕਾਉਂਸਲਰਸ ਵੀ ਸੀਗੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਕਈ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਸੀਗੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਈਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਵੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾਲੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਹੈ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਬਹੁਤ ਜੌਬਸ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟ ਹੋਣੀਆਂ ਸਨਮਾਰਕ ਡਿਵੈਲਪਮੈਂਟਸ ਨੇ ਗਾਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਹੋਰ ਜੌਬਸ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਦੇ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗਸ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਸੋ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ ਫॉर ਵਾਚਿੰਗ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੋਨੀਆ ਵੈਸਟ ਕੀਪ ਵਾਚਿੰਗ ਸਾਂਝਾ TV